Today, remember this. Don't let the perfect be the enemy of the good. Aiming for perfection can feel like a great goal. The idea that if you shoot for the moon but miss, you'll still end up among the stars. But I think for a lot of us, aiming for A+ perfection can paralyze us into inaction. If I want to write the best possible first draft of an essay, that sounds really difficult, so maybe I never actually get started. On the other hand, if I'm willing to settle for a mediocre first draft, I can edit it, revise it, improve it, maybe get it pretty good. Not as good as the Unwritten Masterpiece, but the Unwritten Masterpiece doesn't exist. Maybe I want to start investing in the stock market, but I'm waiting for the perfect dip in the perfect stock, so I never actually get around to making that first trade. On the other hand, I could invest that money in some really safe index funds and see slow and steady growth, instead of just having that money sit unused in my bank account. Trying to aim for perfection can feel pretty virtuous. But I think what's actually virtuous is being pragmatic. Life doesn't happen in a vacuum atop some ivory tower, and perfect outcomes are never guaranteed. Good enough is often more than good enough, especially when compared to the perfect version that stays permanently trapped in your maybe one day pile. I notice myself doing this all the time. The most absurd example that comes to mind is when I learned about this beneficial anti-inflammatory compound that broccoli can provide you. But only if you first sprinkle mustard powder on top. And my immediate reaction was, no, well, I'm never going to do that. What's the point in eating broccoli? Which is totally ridiculous. Broccoli without mustard powder sprinkled on top is still broccoli. It's basically one of the healthiest foods on the planet. By learning how to make it slightly more, incrementally more healthy, I had almost talked myself out of eating it altogether. Aiming for perfection can often disguise itself as wisdom. Feeling like we're being responsible and thoughtful, having high standards. But sometimes it's just procrastination dressed up as virtue. Because the perfect workout doesn't improve your fitness if you never do it. Duh. The perfect budget doesn't actually improve your finances if you never start it. And the perfect book doesn't help anybody, doesn't inspire anybody if it stays unwritten. And broccoli with mustard powder is not healthier than broccoli without mustard powder if the mustard powder is the reason that you don't eat the broccoli. The version of the thing that actually happens beats the perfect version that stays in your imagination every time. So today, remember this. The perfect is often the enemy of the good. Not because aiming for excellence is bad, but because reality only gives us credit for the things that we actually do. A question to take with you: what's one area where you're maybe waiting for perfection when pretty good could get you started with it right now, today? Talk soon.